And what a stunning venue. We are live at the
Compia
Box Academy.
overall.
And next to me for the broadcast,
Floyd
the one
Mayweather
and only
build.
Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Fighting in the featherweight division for this one, that's 126 pounds or 57 kilo max. And they will enjoy a power advantage. And they will enjoy a reach advantage.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight.
From Northern Ireland, coming off a very close, controversial win. Let's see if they can be more definitive in this one.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks trimmed with black. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Northern Ireland, wearing the green trunks trimmed with white.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start the round. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Amazing win last time out to defend the national championship. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with his fancy footwork. And try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. No rest for the weary.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. Touching him up again. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Good idea with that counter, but it was defended well. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That counter shot lands. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if he can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. That punch landed. And he scores with the counter. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. There's a counter shot. We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just close the show.
Oh, I heard that never by saw it.
And he goes down. Not looking good for him right now.
Oh, he's down, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering. 3, 4, 5.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Nice counter. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They exchange punches. We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. Pretty close fight here in this round. Tried to score with a jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch scores. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Beautiful counter punch. I haven't seen a jab yet. It's all power punches. Swing and a miss with a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Beautiful counter shot. Whoa, wait a minute. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Good punch. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Trying to fight like Floyd Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. That one lands. Referee.